Hey, walking down the street, walking down the street. Oh, when you see me, green chili, free green chili. Hello, hello, Governor. How's everyone doing today? I'm fine, I'm fine. How about you? Yeah, good, 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 good. I'd be saddened if you weren't good. If you were good, all would be wrong in the world. Yes, I admit it. I killed Fair Lady. I was the one. I killed it. I pulled the trigger. I was the one that pulled the trigger. What's going on? Nothing. Just hanging out. Just hanging out. I'm gonna watch some chili videos. What not to do when you get arrested or pulled over. you don't get arrested unless you actually listen to chili, actually. Let's go to the monetization. Gotta make sure I got this monetized. Just got to make sure I'm all monetized up. It runs some commercials and I makes all kinds of pennies. That's where the real money is. It's in the pennies. Some sweet, sweet pennies. Why is it limited immediately? I haven't even said any cuss words. Why would it be limited? Oh well. Hello, everybody. Hey, it's the Playboys. Playboys. It's the Playboy. All right, we'll go ahead and check this out. So DeCastro posted a video the other day. What to do when you get pulled over? I'm guessing this is part two. Part one was really, really horrible. So let's go ahead and take a look at part two of his nonsense. I'm going to try to fact check it.
The step-by-step process.
Let me know how the audio is.
What to do when you get traffic stopped. So everybody take your finger, if you would, please, and hit the like button. Just take a second, hit the like button.
Hit the like button, hit the like button. Oh, there are the headphones. That's how you know it ends, when the headphones stop. Right.
So the cop is behind you and you're sitting here. So what do I want to do? What's the first thing that I want to do?
Have you seen Welsh's
I don't
stream
want to
yet?
get shot.
No.
I don't
Are they looking for him for what?
Okay, I don't want to die during this
I hope the
stop.
FBI nails
What do I
him
do?
this weekend.
What's the first thing that I do? My phone is rolling.
Did he kill somebody?
You want to make
What
sure
did he do?
that your phone is on and your phone is rolling. So when the cop is behind me and I'm pulled over, the first thing that I do, my phone is rolling. You want to make sure that your phone is on and your phone is rolling. Is I take my hands, I put one hand
Is this
right
the old
here.
video he
This
did?
is step one.
He just
Put
re-edited
right
it.
Here.
Edited
so
it.
now the cop is behind me. I turned on my phone the moment the cop put his lights on. I got my phone and I got my phone ready to go.
I got my phone. I'll record you.
Pulled in behind me. I knew he was going to pull me over. He looked at me. I looked at him. We kind of looked at each other for a second.
Is that true?
Then the lights came on.
What the hell?
So now the cop is behind me. Now, what do I want to do?
What's top the first thing I'm
going to do? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put one hand right here in this window. See how that works? I'm going to put one hand right here in the window.
Alpha male
now,
stuff
the
to the
cop
next level.
out the back window, of course, my dash cam is right there. So everybody, so my dash cam is going to catch the cop walking up to me. It's going to see him walking up to me. And what I'm going to do, my hand goes here. My other arm goes right here on my seat. You see that? So now from behind, that cop can see this arm and he...
All right, I've seen this one before. This is actually kind of old. Let's see what else he has for us to view. He just re-edited an old video from a few months ago, I guess, and put it back up. Let's see. I started this one and it was it's pretty interesting. Let's start this again.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not
more. Oh yeah, I got commercials because I'm poor still.
And
so now I have commercials.
See what happens when you ask a law enforcement.
Let's go all the way to the beginning and let's watch this one. Back in the
Video
bikini.
camera of a copper
Bikini.
on the side of the road, just sitting here on the side of the road.
Hopper, got us a
he
copper.
Just sitting here, just sitting here, pulling over on the
Copper
side
at
of the
the
road.
side of the road eating a
Pulling over.
Whopper.
How you doing, Miss
Fries.
How you doing?
He's holding them
Charlie, sit
between
down.
his thighs.
Pigs, I'm sorry. Charlie, sit down. How you doing, officer? Asking you. Oh, you're
Yeah, a little bit of a coat.
Oh man, you're the worst kind. You're the most dangerous. You guys like to watch your dog attack people.
Unsafe, man.
It's not actually. This is Test Lines versus Danforth, 1943. I have a fundamental right to be able to stop, my constitutional right. If I don't have
yeah,
the right
he
to stop,
created
I
the
don't have the right to
transitions.
travel.
Yes.
Okay.
I just pulled over to ask
That's
you
not
what
me.
you were
This is
doing
a
on the side
live
of the road.
video
I'm trying
of
to slow
his.
down speeders, sir. I have my
Well,
LiDAR and I'm
not
operating
live,
with
but
LiDAR
it's like
So then
mine.
you're
I'm
revenue collecting, and then you have a blue stripe
Not the
on
blue
the side
stripe.
of your car,
Okay.
and you're dressed like G.I. Joe.
And you're dressed like
in
G.I.
America.
Joe.
And
Oh
Something I
my
can help you
Lord.
with?
you could quit. You could quit doing this. You look like an able, capable man. See, I'm here to educate
It's
you.
like you
I'm here to
too
teach
can
you
be
something.
homeless and sleep in
You
your
are
car.
a child of God.
Okay.
Do you know about John Locke's divine morality, the theory of liberty? So the entire theory of liberty is that because you're a child of God, your soul is.
Why does he attribute everything to John Locke or something like, oh, he decided what's moral and what is the social contract? He decides currently, what's socially acceptable. And it's like, no, just because there was old philosophers that, expressed their thoughts, we all do. It's just when Chili expresses his, we all tell him he's a freaking psycho. Yeah. But he always goes back to John Locke like that's some oh, great, you read a little bit of philosophy. It doesn't mean you're that person or you got to preach his words. What you do is you read it, you make up your own mind and become your own person kind of deal. And you don't just read that one thing, you read a lot of different stuff, especially opposing views.
Is God's. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to God. Your body
They see
is
me
on
trolling.
lease, on rent by God.
They hate
this is the
him.
fundamental principle of
Joey
America.
patrolling.
Natural law written by John Locke.
Trying to rape
1632.
somebody.
So your
I'm
life
not
has
monetized
meaning.
on this
And
anyway.
instead of you having meaning for your life and doing something meaningful, you're sitting here on the side of the road, revenue collecting.
Revenue collector.
Oh, see, you can't take the truth. And if I have any kind of difficult conversation with you,
He put some
you'll try
background
to
music
figure
in
out
there.
a reason why you can ticket me, fine me, fee me, arrest me. No. I'm trying to reach you as a human being. Oh, in the state of Nevada.
I'm trying to give you the statute.
Okay, the statute. Okay, go ahead. Are you listening to this?
The NRS statute, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you're on the highway,
Mm-hmm.
the right shoulder is for emergencies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking you, do you have an emergency so I can assist you?
Actually, your state of Nevada code is trumped by the U.S. Constitution. And the holding in Test Lines versus Danforth is going to be written by Virgil Griffith, the foremost constitutional scholar of his era. He was actually a chancery lawyer, but then he advanced to the Mississippi Supreme Court, and he wrote Test Lines versus Danforth that says that anywhere that there is a public easement that I can stop on the road, I'm allowed to legally stop there. No, you're not. What you're trying to do is try to figure out. You just read me an ordinance or a code. I'm not impeding you from doing your job.
I can't operate my laser device if you're blocking the traffic. I can't see the traffic.
So you being a law enforcer, my freedom is impeding your ability to enforce laws upon Americans. You're free to go. I pulled over to ask you why you're parked on the side of the road when you are a man of God.
Man of God, why are you on the side of the road, sir, doing your job?
Your fundamental purpose is to defend my rights.
I have my laser in my hand.
Okay, right. You're trying to get money from people.
I haven't written a single ticket today, and I've been out here 3 hours. I've issued
they pay him specifically
to throw Chili. I've issued warnings.
If you want to show them to me,
so
I'll look
it
at
was
anything you want to share. Anything you want to share. I'm more than willing.
I'm trying to keep the fatalities down here in our state. I haven't done anything. I haven't issued any monetary fines. So I'm just trying to figure out.
This is state intimidation. And the truth is, look at how you're dressed. If you pulled me over to give me a warning, you look absolutely freaking terrifying.
I work alone.
Look at how you're dressed.
I'm doing a field training right now. So what do you want me to do, sir?
And this guy's signing up to do this job?
What do you want me to do, sir?
I want you to retire. I want you to join
I want
the
you
side
to
of goodness.
live in your car like me and travel state to state collecting felony warrants.
How about that?
I want you to do something meaningful.
Okay.
This is not meaningful. This is when I see you guys parked on the side of the road,
Yes,
it
sir.
literally makes me want to vomit.
Would you
It
like my
literally
background name,
makes me
anything like
want
that,
to
sir?
vomit.
Mr. Jackson,
My
what's
name is
your
Officer Jackson. Work for the Department of Interior. Map number is 544. I'm just trying to make sure you're okay.
So
the
the only thing
Yes,
that
sir.
I would like for you to work on, Mr. Jackson,
Absolutely.
since you're not going to retire, is getting rid of the torture cuffs.
Okay.
Getting torture cuffs banned, and we use
Getting
Velcro
rid of the
for people
torture
who
cuff.
have to be detained. Most people, like myself, if I'm going to be arrested because I ran into a car and drove away or something stupid, right? If you have a camera on and say, "Sir, you're going to be arrested. Will you come with me on camera, or we put you in torture cuffs?"
Okay.
I want the torture cuffs to be gone, and I want canines banned from America.
Okay.
So let's think about what is it? Kate. Remember when he assaulted Kate on camera? You guys remember that, right? What was that other guy? That wrestler guy. Remember when that guy had a camera and Chili smacked the camera out of his hand and said, "You just assaulted me," and then started like kind of trying to hit him again. Basically, he started, walking towards him. I guess I don't know. He was like aggravated. I don't know. So we know a camera won't stop Chili DeCastro from committing crimes. He was literally holding a camera both times he committed those crimes. So he's full of shit. It's not gonna stop him from assaulting somebody. That camera won't stop Chili DeCastro from assaulting somebody. But he's gonna be like, "Hey, yeah, I'll go with you, cop. You could trust me." Stupid. He's stupid.
There's no point in having canine
I
attack
don't know
dogs.
if you know, guys know about the opioid deaths here in America. So
how's it going? How's it going?
That's not
How's it going
good.
though? Since
We're
1971,
we're on the losing side.
right? Since the
I'm
war.
trying to
So,
slow down.
oh, you think so? The war on drugs is going good.
We're not. I just said we're not doing good.
He
So
just said
then
it
we
was
should
going
legalize
bad.
drugs and
Chili's
stop
like,
the
"It's going
nonsense.
good."
Legalize fentanyl?
All drugs. I didn't say I said legalize all drugs, including fentanyl.
You want to legalize all drugs?
All drugs, every drug there is.
That is your.
How since 1971? How many people have been locked up in cages?
So Chili DeCastro again says he wants to legalize all drugs, including, I'm guessing, fentanyl, the extremely addictive opioids, everything, you can get your hands on. Hey, legalize all drugs. Is there an age limit on this, or is it just, hey, heroin for kids, crack babies, just everything? There's got to be like some boundaries, surely. Or is he just deleting all laws?
For drugs.
I'm sure you know. You tell me.
Since,
I don't keep up with the stats.
Since
Velcro
2005
dogs.
in Wright
We need
versus
Velcro
Gonzalez,
attack
marijuana
dogs.
alone, there's over 7 million people been locked up.
They're torture dogs.
Right, but you still lock people up for it.
No, we don't.
You think we should have dogs for the opioid crisis? That's what you think? You think we should have dogs for opioids when we just keep increasing people in prison, keep increasing criminal penalties? How's it going? You guys are losing. This is a bad idea. The idea of criminalizing addiction and disease is a horrible idea, and you're the guy.
And like Chili's not thinking about this, but he's like the cops kind of saying, "Hey, and opioids," meaning if he suspects somebody he pulls over is transporting a lot of drugs, he can have this dog take a little sniff, and then if there is something, he can search the car and maybe catch a bunch of the drugs. Chili DeCastro, you see that big stretch of highway with nothing between it? That's where all the drugs go through. They have to transport them into the cities or states, so they got to go through all these big empty freeways, and that's why the cops a lot of times sit out there. They'll pull over things like diesels to make sure there's no people in them, and drugs, or just any junk that you shouldn't be transporting, and they look for drugs. A lot of times in Arizona, they catch people with millions of dollars worth of fentanyl pills, almost like every month, basically.
Doing it. And I'm finally getting to a point with you cops where I just let you guys know you're the man doing it to people. It takes you to do it to people.
Not detained. You're free to go.
No, you're free to go. I'm trying to get you to drive away from the side of the road instead of being a road pirate.
You're a road pirate.
You are the man.
They're after sweet money.
You're the man who's the fear in the day and the night. You're the scary person. The government's here and we're here to help. You're terrifying. And you don't even realize. You know what the thing is?
Like, that's not the first time a white lady told me that.
You do know it. You do know you're terrifying. You do know you scare people. You do know that this is a fear tactic. You do know that this is fear-based. And that's what makes me sick. I'm hoping someday one of you cops I talk to is going to go, you know what? He's right. This is dog.
Really funny videos,
I'm
not this lame shit.
Who don't belong locked away. And you get bonuses for drugs.
Cholito wants your kids to get
your
cancer. Your
department gets bonuses according to the 1994 crime bill. You get more money for drug arrests.
Because they can smell his lies.
For all the drugs that I've seized,
That's
I've
correct.
been a pretty rich man, sir.
So that means you locked up how many people for those drugs you seized?
For the ones distributing in your community?
Yeah.
The ones that sell me my drugs.
So how much good did that do?
My drugs.
What's the net good? Is the drug problem worse than ever?
I think it is.
And so all those people you locked up was for nothing. You ruined those people's lives.
I think Shelly's just mad he's gonna have trouble getting his drugs. Did you change anything?
Has anything gone better?
Yeah, I saved some lives from being.
You didn't save anybody's life. People who want to do drugs are going to do them, and you can't stop it. Every person you locked up for drugs, you ruined a family. You ruined a life. You did that. You, sir. And that's what I'm trying. When I put the responsibility on you guys and explain to you that you'll have to pay for what you did when you meet God, you guys just have a hard time accepting it. You're actually the one of the worst people on earth, and you don't even know it.
So I'm gonna go back to doing my speed enforcement.
Go do what you got to do, man. Go do what you got to do.
From me, let me know.
I need you to retire tomorrow.
I need you to retire.
And your cannon launchers and your bazookas.
Let me know.
Yeah, easy. Your fucking cannon launchers.
I hope you have a blessed.
Your fucking cannon launchers and your bazookas, you guys. What in the world is going on? It's like a freaking Looney Tunes commercial in freaking Chili's mind, isn't it? It's like, he's like, the cops pull you over, they pull out a big old hammer and smash your car, and you get a big old bump and it grows through the roof, and then just like, don't do it again. And that's how Chili visualizes things. And he's like, if you do it again, I'm gonna pop you with my rocket launcher.
Listen, I'm a freedom-loving man, and you lock people up for drugs. You said
you
lost track how many people you locked up for drugs. Be safe.
All right. I mean,
am I allowed to take my dog out, or what's?
No, you're not on the side of the highway,
I see.
Now there is an exit a mile up.
So
on the right.
Here's a good example. When you see what happens when you ask a law enforcer for any kind of permission, they'll try to tell you they have permission over you. When this jackboot thug does not have permission over me, I can do whatever I want, and he can't stop me.
I bet you won't get out. I bet he doesn't get out with that dog.
Just a nasty,
I want to see him get out and let his dog out. Do it, Chili. Do it.
He doesn't even realize what he does. He doesn't even realize what he does. And so
morally sound.
Look, there's another one right there. Another copper's got someone pulled over right there. Look at that, right there. Another copper right there.
Ooh, things got all blurry.
Lay down, Charlie.
Lay down, Charlie.
I mean, you got another copper right there.
Good little dog's getting in on
it.
it.
The time has come that we redress our government. You're sick and tired of seeing road pirates parked on the side of the road. You're tired of it. You can't stand it. Be honest.
Is it just me, or is he wearing makeup?
You told one of these cops
it looks like his cheeks
that what they're doing isn't worth their weight. They could be more. They could do more. When are you?
I see an external vest, 2 handgun magazines, pepper spray, 130 round long magazine, a radio, a leash, a baton, flashlight, reward bag. Very typical for kids.
On your children,
sounds like it.
You give an inch, they take a little more. You give an inch, they take a little more.
Never accepts responsibility for his actions, justifies other criminal actions.
It's your turn to take a stand.
Choices, bad choices.
I just don't understand how it gets to the point where
things get to terrible places one tiny step at a time. If I encroach on you and I'm sophisticated about it, I'm going to encroach 2 millimeters. I'm going to encroach right to the point where you start to protest. Then I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to wait. Then you're going to calm down. Then I'm going to encroach again, right to the point where you protest. Then
like
I'm going
to stop.
Then I'm going to wait. And I'm just going to do that forever. And before you know it, you're going to be back 3 miles from where you started, and you'll have done it one step at a time. And then you'll go, oh, how'd I get here? And the answer was, well, I pushed you a little farther than you should have gone, and you agreed. And so then I pushed you a little farther than you should have gone again, and you agreed.
Sounds about right. Bonus remix. The bonus remix.
Video of a camera of a copper on the side of the road.
Added more music
sitting
to it.
Here on the side of the road. He just sitting here Just
sitting around, you know,
pulling over on the side of the road,
pulling people over,
pulling
doing
How you doing,
stuff,
Mr.
being a cop.
Charlie, sit down. He doesn't like pigs. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll go and skip ahead to this. What else does he have here? Canines are pigs. Something about something. Somebody gets their hand bit. Bunch of junk, really, about people getting bit. Let's see what else he has. Let's see what else is up in the world. What did I do? Here we go. Back to this. Back over here. We'll go back over here. Why Terry vs. Ohio has to go 3 days ago. Did you set up a new studio? Yeah. Let's see here. What else you got for me? Get out of the car. Alright, this is from 3 hours ago. Let's go and check this out.
Okie dokie. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? YouTubing myself right now, talking to my YouTubies.
I'm a YouTuber.
What's going on?
I'm YouTubing on YouTube.
I've been watching videos today, and I've been seeing some different things happen on the YouTubes, and it's almost as though people have this blanket blind belief that if a cop says you have to get out of the car, that you have to get out of the car. So I'm pulled over, right? There's a cop behind me, got me pulled over. And as I'm sitting here, you know,
and cover his logo.
I've taught you guys ad nauseum that the very first thing that happens when that copper is coming up to me, I mean, as soon as I see a copper, what do? I start recording. As soon as I see the copper, I start recording. There's absolutely no delay in what I do. When I see a copper, I start recording.
Need more coffee.
Now,
wake me up.
Do me a favor, everybody, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Jeff hates pigs. Good to see you, my friend. Louie, how are you? Good to see everybody. Golden State, what's going on? Bill Dancanis, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Keith, what's going on? Everybody, push the like button. Take your finger real fast and hit the like button. And then I want to know where everybody's watching from. Let me know in the comment section.
Where's everybody watching from? In the comment section. Where are you guys watching from?
Are you watching from America, from Sweden, from Germany, from Norway, from China? Are you watching from China?
Discussions. You say copper.
You know, but I want to talk about something
copper.
I want to talk about something that a lot and DJ Smith, what's going on, Playboy? A lot of people, I've been watching this on the YouTubes, and a lot of people just have this blind idea.
What up with the Playboys out there? What up with the Playboys?
So what have I taught you guys? Let's just go over this whole thing from start to beginning, because you don't have to get out of the car just because the copper says get out of the car. That's an old idea. That's an old idea. Before there was a camera and the cop ordered you out of the car, you had to get out the car. But not anymore. That has dramatically changed. And what's the reason why it has changed? How come it is that when the copper says, get out of the car, and you go, the answer is no, I'm not getting out of the car. And how come you have the right to tell a copper that you're not getting out of the car? Why is that? Why is that?
Would you like to go through the window?
Jonathan Mitchell, music.
It's because Chili likes when they break his window and drag him out the car. That's why. That's why he says no.
Delete laws clips. By the way, guys, we just had a video go viral on TikTok.
Can we say tyrant anymore?
In one day, in like 8 hours,
you can say tyrant.
10 hours or something like that. So that's good job. Delete laws clips. That video is not even out yet.
Nato's a tyrant.
Let's walk through it. I'm going to walk through this with you guys. Everybody's hit the like button. Everybody's dropped down in the comments where they're watching from.
so that I can go back and read where everybody's watching
Allegedly.
from. Where are you guys from? There's not 120 comments in here. So where are you guys watching from? Kim, what's going on? Okay.
He sure does. Sure does have a humiliation fetish here.
Let's walk through this stop and let me show you why you do not have to get out of the car just because the cop says you got to get out of the car. No, you don't, poopy pants. You do not have to get out of the car just because the cop says you got to get out of the car.
That's right, poopy pants.
Why? Because, so what happens, first thing that happens, copper comes, copper's going to pull me over. This arm, the one that goes out this window. This arm, the one holding this phone, gets propped up right here. Because this is the phone I'm using to record the copper. Now, I can't do everything I want to do because I have two phones in my hand. But this phone right here is recording the coppers. I'm recording the copper with this. Now, when he comes up, I've cracked my window. And what does it say? License, registration, and proof of insurance. We've gone through this part ad nauseum. I pull down my trifold. I pull down my laminated pouch. I give him my license, registration, and proof of insurance. Now, he looks at it, looks at me, and says, okay, step out of the car. Oh, no.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Why am I not getting out of the car? Because Pennsylvania versus Mims has a very explicit holding. It says in the holding that the copper has to believe that you're armed and presently dangerous. Copper's got to believe that you're armed and presently dangerous. Not just armed, but presently dangerous. Now, let me show you the bevy of arguments that you have.
So what they're going to do is they're going to go, hey, do you got any weapons in the car? And Shelly's going to go, I don't have to tell you anything, or I'm pleading the fifth. I'm not going to do anything. And then they're going to go, okay, so he's not going to tell us if he has weapons in the car. We're going to ask him to step out of the car just in case there's weapons in the car or on him. At least if they're on him, we'll be able to see his hips and search him, pat him down real quick, make sure they're not directly on him. And if he retreats back to the car, it'll be like, oh, he's going for something or he's trying to escape.
Against him getting out of the car and why his order for you to get out of the car is unlawful. I really need some water. Oof.
Gloria.
I only see one heart. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Everybody hit the like button.
If you would, please, everybody hit the like button. Just hit the like button if you would.
The like button.
Okay.
You just hit the like button.
You get out of the car.
You hit that like button.
Eat my shorts, copper. Here's what you say.
Eat my shorts.
Remember, the holding says that a prudent man must believe that you're armed and presently dangerous for him to order you out of the car.
Simpson.
So you went through your protocols because you learned how to make your laminated trifold and then and then he has everything by law. And then he says, I want you to step out of the car. And so what you're going to say is, actually, officer, and this is going to go on the next trifold.
And a little bit of a code.
It's going to say, actually, officer, the Pennsylvania versus Mims holding says that a prudent man must believe that I'm armed and presently dangerous for you to order me out of the car. So I've given you my identification. When you run it, you're going to see that I'm not a convicted violent felon and I've spent no time in prison. I've never been on parole. So that means that because you know I'm not a violent felon and I'm recording everything, you can only order me out of the car if you believe I'm armed and presently dangerous. This phone right here is recording not just for you. This phone is recording for the judge. And what I'm going to show the judge is that I let you know that I'm not a previous violent felon. And watch this, copper. I'm going to pull my shirt up right here. Now you can see right here my waistband.
That
I don't have any kinds of weapons hidden in my waistband. And now I'm going to take my camera, and I showed the judge that. Now I'm going to show the judge that in my car, what do I have? Oh, I got this little
doggy, a little attack dog.
You have grounds to say that I'm armed and present.
Did you see that little vicious monster? He's adorable. He's like a little man.
Presently dangerous.
Where is he?
Because I'm not a felon.
Where is
and
he?
say that I'm judge that. Now I'm going to show the judge that in my car, what do I have? Oh, I got this little.
Look at him. He's like, really? Really? You're talking to me, motherfucker? You talking to me? You see me over here not even looking at you? Leave me alone, you psycho. Aw, little doggy. He's cute. He looks cold. He needs a blanket.
Little dog right here. I said, so you don't have grounds to say that I'm armed and presently dangerous.
This dog doesn't like him.
Because I'm not a felon, and I clearly showed that I'm not armed. Remember, Pennsylvania versus Mims is an extension of Terry versus Ohio. Terry versus Ohio says that the cops can grab you in the name of officer safety. Well, Pennsylvania versus Mims, the reason they want to get you out of the car so the cops can grab you. Coppers don't have a right to grab you unless a prudent man believes that you're armed and presently dangerous. You are not armed and presently dangerous.
He's armed and bi-curious.
The copper could have just told the judge, you know what? I thought that guy was armed and presently dangerous. But now I tell the copper, hey, the video is going to show that a prudent man would not believe that I'm armed and presently dangerous. I need some water. So this live's going to be a little short because I need water, and I don't have any more water.
I need water
in my car, so I got to get some water. So you simply explain.
You could drink dog piss, Chili.
You simply explain to the cop that the holding in Pennsylvania versus Mims that gives you the lawful ability to order me out of the car because a racist, disgusting, authoritarian Supreme Court created laws for blacks that are now applied to all of us. You could order me out of the car in the name of officer safety if a prudent man believed I was armed and presently dangerous. But since I've given you my identification and you know I'm not a violent felon, and since I've clearly taken my camera, pulled up my waistband, showed you I didn't have any weapons, and now I took my camera for the judge and I showed him the inside of my car, that a prudent man would not believe I'm armed and presently dangerous. Focus on those two words for a moment. So even if there was a firearm in the back, even if there was a firearm in the back and the cop could say, oh, I was afraid he had a firearm in the back. A firearm in the back does not make me presently dangerous. He could say, oh, I thought in his mattress fold that he maybe had a gun tucked away in there. Okay, so say I do. That doesn't make me presently dangerous. I would have to get into this thing, and you're standing there with a gun on your side and a bazooka, so there's nothing I can do to you, copper. There's nothing I can do to you. So I'm just tired of seeing it on dunce caps. So if the cop orders you out of the car, you have.
Yeah, that's funny. He says this a lot, Rack the Jipper. He says, like, they used to have these laws, but then they started applying them to white people. And that's why he's so upset now, because he thought these laws were racist all along, and he didn't care until he started being affected by them, supposedly. But he says it a lot. He's like, these laws started applying to white people, and, now he's the victim.
Have to get out of the car before.
Oh, and he's also Colombian, and, he's like, my name's Di Castro, so he's also playing that card, too.
There was a camera, you had to get out of the car. Before there was the camera phone.
The bazookas, yes.
The judge,
there was bazookas.
Hey, I explained to him Pennsylvania versus Mims says that a prudent man must believe I'm armed and presently dangerous. I was even willing to pull up my shirt and show him that I don't have any weapons in my waistband. And then I took my camera, as you can see, Your Honor, and I showed inside of the entire car. Even my cute little dog over here sleeping like a little buddy. So that means that the copper knew I was not armed on my person, which would make me presently dangerous. So I was not presently dangerous, even if he believed I was armed on my person, which I showed him I was not. What do I got?
So he did all this from a seated position, right? He's saying he's not getting out of the car. So he did all this whole like, look at me, look at my waistband or whatever. He gonna lean forward and be like, reach your hand down there. Go ahead and check, officer. That's just a way for him to get somebody to reach their hand down there, honestly. He is into that. I got distracted by that. So he's trying to say, oh, I pull out my camera, judge, and I record the back. So the cop knows because I recorded it. The cop knows in his mind that I don't have a gun back there because I pulled out my phone and showed all my fucking followers. All my followers that think I probably have a gun back there, by the way, Chile de Castro. There's a lot of people in my comment section saying you are armed and dangerous. Also, people are saying the FBI is looking for him now. I don't know if that's true, but that's interesting. And I can definitely see it.
An ankle gun down on my ankle? Really?
Yeah,
is that
really.
What we are? We're so coppers are.
Yes, you fucking idiot. Yes, really. You can have an ankle gun. You can have a holster right here. The fuck are you talking about? Really? Yes, really, Jose. Fucking Maria.
They're so scared they got to get me out the car in case I got an ankle gun on my ankle.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew,
oh,
pew,
his
pew,
guns.
pew.
Okay, let me shoot you with a fucking ankle gun, Jose de Castro. Let's see if it goes pew, 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 and it just hits you with some little love taps. Okay? Let me go ahead and do that. He thinks, oh, you pull a gun from a holster on your ankle, it's gonna be so tiny. It's not gonna kill you. It's like, okay, sure, you psychopath.
What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? But this is something that I
this
saw
guy
earlier
is gonna
on
be
the
a
YouTubes.
murderer.
Someone explaining that, if the cops say you got to get out of the car, you got to get out of the car. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. That's an absolute and total lie. Was it his wife philosophy because you didn't have a way to prove to the judge that you could clearly say, Your Honor, I was not armed. Number one, the camera shows I was not armed. Number two, there's no way I was presently dangerous. They had a cop on one side and a cop on the other. They both have their guns on their side, and I don't have a gun on my hip. So I'm not armed and presently dangerous. So
you can believe me.
The car is an unlawful order, and I'm not following it. I'm not getting out of the car. And I can't wait till I get to show you guys this on camera.
Oh, I can't wait either.
Coppers pull me over for no good reason.
Oh, yeah.
And then I take them to the woodshed.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is
they get on the woodshed, and I spank them on the woodshed.
Yeah.
Bad dog, copper, bad dog.
Poor Chili. Poor Chili, man. I hear some people arguing outside my apartment complex. And I got to sneeze. Did you hear him yelling at the freaking, I'm sure that scared the hell out of Charlie, dude. Oh my god, if Charlie did not just piss in that seat, he is way too used to being yelled at.
Listen, if they pull you out and smash your windows, everything you did and said was on your video. Make sure you just lock your phone real fast and you don't have facial recognition on there. I don't have any facial recognition on anything, ever. Did everybody hit the like button?
I feel like he probably does release his stress by, beating Charlie or abusing Charlie or trying to assert his dominance over Charlie. He's like, I'm the alpha dog! Fucking yelling at the poor little baby.
Did everybody hit the like button? Listen, YouTube's got us shadow banned. They got us shadow banned. You got to share the videos. You got to share the videos far and wide. Share them as though you were casting out a message in a bottle and you were on the shore of Aruba and you were hoping that the message in the bottle would get to the shore of the United States so that you could tell them that you don't have to get out of the car if they order you out of the car, if you can prove, number one, that you're not a violent felon, and number two, that you're not armed, and number three, that you're not presently dangerous. You don't got to get out the car. So I tell that filthy copper, the answer is no. I'm not getting out. I'm not getting out because the holding you're using literally says you have to believe I'm armed and presently a danger to you, or a danger to society, and I'm not getting out of the car. Ain't happening.
What about me yelling like a psychopath makes you think I'm armed or dangerous? You tell me that, officer. Fucking chilly, man. Imagine him doing this on camera and just being like, I'm not a threat, you know, just going nuts. And he's like, you know, fucking like, look at my little dog. And just fucking yelling at the cop. And it's like, man, dude, you're trying to get yourself shot, dude. You're trying bad, like, to get zapped or get your windows broken. He thinks he wants to go to jail.
Go sell that ish to somebody else who will buy it. Because I learned on YouTube by watching this channel Delete Laws that if I got you on camera, Copper, if I got you on camera and the holding says that you have to believe I'm armed and presently dangerous for you to order me out of the car, well, I just gave you my ID, meaning that you can run it and see I'm not a violent felon and I'm filming your booty. And then the second part says
filming your booty.
I'm armed. Let me pull my shirt up and show you there's no arms down here. There's no arms on my waistband. There's no my dog's in my passenger seat.
Oh, he's sleeping.
So I'm not armed. And then the third part has to believe that I'm presently dangerous. I'm only presently dangerous with.
Oh man, it sounded like he was about to say something dark. But I mean, it's so hard, you know, being an average height white male guy that everybody just gives money to, and he doesn't even have to work, you know, and he just makes silly videos all day. It's so hard to be Chili DeCastro, you know. So difficult to live his life. Just a guy getting free money, free places to live, free drugs, and he has his little best friend with him the whole time. It's so horrible. Poor Chili. We should start a GoFundMe for him.
With my mental voodoo. Do 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 do.
Whoa, whoa. What did he do to me? What did he do to me?
Don't have to get out of
the car. Was that?
If the cop orders you out of the car, if you can legitimately show on camera that you are not armed and presently dangerous. If you don't have to show, you don't have to get out of the car.
I don't know who that is.
Rolling. I'm rolling on you, Copper. Your law that was created against.
He's like, I'm rolling. Takes a pill.
1976, Pennsylvania versus Mims says that you have to believe I'm armed and presently dangerous. I'm filming you, Copper. I'm filming you. This is my First Amendment right to film. So Pennsylvania versus Mims that subjects my Fourth Amendment right to tyranny because of a racist holding against Harry Mims. Now the holding says that you have to believe I'm armed and presently dangerous. So my ID will show you that I'm not a violent felon, first of all. Second of all, I'm not armed. You can look around my car. Do you see me? I'm hiding a gun somewhere? And then third, you have to believe I'm presently dangerous. How am I presently dangerous to you when you got a copper on this side, you got a copper on that side, and there could be a helicopter in the air in 2 seconds? You're on film, Copper. You're on film. I'm going to show this to the judge. Show him that you didn't do it right. It has to say you're armed and presently dangerous. That's what it says in the holding. It does not say that you get to order me out of my car so you can subject me to your torture cuffs. That's not what it says. It doesn't say that. Stop saying stupid stuff to people. You do not have to get out of the car if you can articulate that you are not armed, you are not presently dangerous.
Like spit all fucking flying out.
Especially if he pulls up and you've got your driver's license, proof of insurance, and registration all on a laminated little ticket. Here you go, Copper. Yeah, I'm presently dangerous as I give you everything there is to identify me. Think of the logic.
Yeah, you know my name, cop. How would I ever take a gun out and shoot you? You know, that doesn't happen all the time. There was a guy that called the cops because, well, I guess like he got kicked out of a fast food place, and I guess he called the cops because his food was cold and they refused to serve him or something. And they called the cops too. And so he waited around for the cops to show up, and he had like a warrant for like murder or some stupid shit. So people are stupid. They do stupid stuff. And yeah, somebody that's giving their license to cops on video camera, because I watch those police activity videos. This happens all the time. People will give you their ID, you know, they'll get out of the car, whatever, and before you know it, they're in a scuffle with the police and they're fighting over the gun, or the person just freaking books it and runs. It's like, you never know. They could have a fake ID. They could have told you a fake name. They could put, oh, I don't got my ID. My name's Robert De Niro. Not that one, the other one, you know. Come on, Chili.
Put a 1 in the chat if you understand you don't have to get out of the car just because a filthy copper tells you got to get out of the car. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand now that the cop has to be able to prove while you video record him that you are armed and presently dangerous. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand that you don't have to get out of the car if you can articulate properly with the camera rolling to the copper that he has to believe that you're armed and presently dangerous. Start spreading it. Start spreading it. You don't have to get out of the car. Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Hey, we got a 1. Oh, yeah.
Because he says so. Pennsylvania versus Mims says that cop has to believe you're armed and presently dangerous against him.
It works.
God bless
it works.
People are getting effed up.
Ah,
people are getting messed up as soon as you get out the car.
I say 54.
As soon as you step out of the car, cop's going to put you in torture cuffs for your safety and mine. How safe is it for you in torture cuffs? How safe is it?
Very safe.
I'm tired of hearing it.
Very safe, actually. You can't hurt yourself.
Oh, the cop says you got out of the car. You got to get out of the car. Before there was a camera, you had to get out of the car. Because the copper lies to the Karen or the Kevin judge and tells them, I was scared. Meanwhile, though, now it's on camera.
Legally.
And I explained to the copper, you have to believe I'm armed and dangerous. Now, when you get this video footage in front of a court of law.
Imagine him. He's like, I'm not armed and dangerous. My guns were stolen in my van. My fucking 45 and my shotgun were stolen in my van, Your Honor. Oh, whoops. Did I just mess that up? Damn it, I just messed that up.
And what do you say? Eat my shorts, copper.
See, I messed it up.
And presently dangerous.
Presently dangerous.
He had a firearm in the back. A firearm in the back does not make me presently. And I showed inside of the entire car.
Where was I?
And then I take him to the woodshed.
And you spank him.
So I'm not armed. And then the third part has to believe that I'm presently dangerous.
Goes right around here, right? I was right around here somewhere.
I'm only presently dangerous with my mental voodoo.
Yeah, this is where he went. Yeah. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Thing there is to identify me.
Here we go.
Think of the logic.
All right. Back on track. Oh, did he have another one? He has shown his gun in a video after the... Oh, so he only lost the shotgun in the van then.
Put a 1 in the chat if you understand you don't have to get out of the car just because a filthy copper tells you got to get out of the car.
I look
Put
like
a 1
a guy with a
if you
plan.
understand now that the cop has to be able to prove while you video record him
Chili's a dog chasing
you are
cars,
armed and presently dangerous. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand that you don't have to get out of the car if you can articulate properly with the camera rolling to the copper that he has to believe that you're armed and presently dangerous. Start spreading it. Start spreading it. You don't have to get out of the car. Pennsylvania versus Mims does not say you have to get out of the car just in the name of officer safety because he says so. Pennsylvania versus Mims says that cop has to believe you're armed and presently dangerous against him. God bless it. People are getting effed up. People are getting messed up as soon as you get out the car. As soon as you step out of the car, cop's going to put you in torture cuffs for your safety and mine. How safe is it for you in torture cuffs? How safe is it? I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people saying, oh, the cop says you got out of the car. You got to get out of the car.
I can say it's a lot less likely a cop's going to shoot you if you're in cuffs than if you're out of cuffs and you're doing stuff that, you know, might get you shot. Like, let's say, Chili reaching around in a center console or waving his phone around while they're like, hey, show us your hand. And he's like, I'm going to do whatever you say. You know, you might be better off in handcuffs, Chili, because you might get yourself fucked up.
Before there was a camera, you had to get out of the car because the copper lies to the Karen or the Kevin judge and tells them I was scared.
Oh, now they're Karens and Kevin judges.
Now it's on camera. And I explained to the copper, you have to believe I'm armed and dangerous. Now, when you get this video footage in front of a court of law, even if the piece of crap judge you get finds against you, that doesn't mean it's going to last forever because you can appeal it. And then you're going to call a guy like me and say, hey, how do we sue these mugs? And I'm going to tap you into a network of people who are going to help you. Who are going to help you sue that piece of crap copper who put you in the damn torture cuffs.
And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all been about, baby. It's all about you ending up there with Chili helping you, helping you get that money.
So there it is. There it is. That's right. Rolly put in the comments just now. Torture cuffs and police. Torture cuffs and police dogs. Got to go. Rolly got this right. Let me see if I can. There it is right there. Torture cuffs and police dogs. Got to go. Got to go. And anybody who puts them on people is a tyrant, a thug, a jackboot, a copper. They are the worst. They are the worst of people. Anybody who would put another person in torture cuffs is a bad person. You say, oh, what about murderers? Yeah, why don't we just jack it up to child murderers who killed more than 10 children? Do they deserve the torture cuffs, Chili? In the land of ridiculousness, you can try to come up with anything you want. 95% of people do not need to go in torture cuffs. So, but when they order you out of the car, because Pennsylvania versus Mims, you got to get out the car. They're going to torture cuff you, buddy. They're going to torture cuff your booty. You're going to be in pain. You're going to hear what I said. He said I didn't have to get out of the car if my camera is rolling and I can articulate to the cop that I am not armed and presently dangerous.
That's exactly
presently dangerous.
He's describing a perfect way to end up on any of the troll or watchdog community channels or any of the ones that cover police videos or sovereign citizens. You're gonna see some guy, he's gonna be like, well, do you got reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime? And the cop's gonna be like, dude, just give me your license. He's gonna be like, I'm recording. And the cop's gonna be like, just give me your license. And he's like, but I'm recording. And he won't give it, so they're gonna end up breaking the window. And he's gonna record it, and he's gonna end up on our show. I guess he's making his content in a way, but it comes at the expense of people, which is horrible. It's better if they don't do the dumb and not end up on the show. Right, already enough dumb, Chili. Don't make more.
Listen, share this video far
Chili's
and
making
wide.
more dumb.
Share this video far and wide. We've got to get the word out that Pennsylvania versus Mims does not say you have to get out the car just because a copper told you to. Pennsylvania versus Mims is extraordinarily clear. You have to get out of the car if a prudent man believes that you're armed and presently dangerous. That's why you have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety so that he can pat you down using a Terry pat, which is now a POW style of arrest created by police.
Yeah, and your lighter.
See, I'm in it to win it, y'all. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it
to win it, y'all.
BS system. My goal is, that's what I'm doing here, to show you guys you don't got to get out the car. For the love of God, don't.
For the love of God.
That you understand Pennsylvania versus Mims a lot better than he does.
Do it.
And you understand what a federal civil rights lawsuit is a lot better than he does, because you're going to file one against him. And whether or not you win or lose, your name is listed in a federal civil rights lawsuit for excessive force. Want to play? Me too, copper.
You want to play?
Because it costs $2 to etch your name into Google forever. Whether or not the case is just dismissed, $402 means your name goes on a wall of shame if you were sued. I've told you the whole day of Pennsylvania versus Mims, I'm not getting out of my car. You can't talk me into it. It won't happen. The answer is no. Go pound sand. Eat my shorts, copper. I ain't getting out. A prudent man has to believe I'm armed and presently dangerous. I learned this on delete laws. I'm not armed. I'm not presently dangerous. You go pound sand. Or call back home and find out what the missus has been doing after you beat her.
The fuck, man? Damn, he's on a roll. He was on a roll there, man. I feel like that was the end of it. I just caught him at the end of the round. Oh, man. What's funny is, so as a kid growing up, obviously I grew up watching The Simpsons like everybody else, in my generation. And yeah, like I was always like I would relate to Bart, and as I got older, I started relating to Bart and a lot of the other adult characters, especially Homer. And it's funny now that like as like a 50-year-old man, he's quoting a like 8-year-old or 9-year-old boy from a cartoon. It's like eat my shorts. It's like the most abstract thing too. It's like he went far back for that one. It's interesting though. It's an interesting one.
Copper, sleep with
Copper.
your brother. Okay, that's what's going on in your life. All right, now get the hell out of here.
It's like you're fucking your brothers. Okay, that's what you cops do.
Scrubzilla!
Scrubzilla. Na 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 na.
Scrubzilla!
Na 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 na.
That I think it is. Yeah, it is possible. That's great.
Tried to get dual citizenship from Ireland. I've never gotten the paperwork from IE. I'm going over there and we'll get them directly from. Nice.
Oh, is that?
I bet Ireland's beautiful, man.
Let me see what that says. Oh yeah, that's so cool. Goodbye. Goodbye.
He does.
Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene.
Good night, Chili.
Oh gosh, I'm so happy you said that. Thank you so much for showing me. Thank you so much for showing me the way it is. Appreciate you so much for popping up your Nazi head. You popping up your Nazism, and you're gonna pay for being a Nazi.
Being a Nazi.
What is going on?
What are we doing, Chili? What is this? Let's get this guy some water. Water for Chili. They're dehydrating Chili. They're dehydrating him, you guys. We need a fundraiser to get him some water.
I was just looking for people I could give the like Chevy says. Cut. Okay, listen, I'm on one today. I gotta get the flock out of here.
Snip some balls.
Studio's going soon. Constitutional law scholar will be taught very soon. I can't wait. I will teach you guys all how to be a constitutional law scholar.
Ooh.
I'm going to teach you guys stuff that no one else taught you before.
Okay, I bet.
Super duper stoked when you hear the things I'm going to teach. It's really cool. All right, I'm going to get the flock out of here. Thanks for the super chats. Let me see what these are. Thank you so much. You have the right to remain silent. Freedom now or rest in peace, freedom. Thank you so much, my friend.
R.I.P.
Thank you for the super chat. I read that out loud for you.
Chevy.
All right. Do I have anything else?
Anything else?
Yeah, it's called autodidactic. I'm autodidactic. I'm self-taught. So, I'm a great big dunce cap who got no-knock rated by these filthy coppers, and I've never been the same. And I dedicate my life to this, and I'll never stop. I'll never stop until we change the system. I swear to you.
It was so traumatic that he's never been the same, yet he only remembered about the no-knock raid last year. And it happened like a decade or so ago, right? More than that, probably.
I swear to God, whatever your God is, and let me just clear something up. I'm not religious. I don't subscribe to any religion. I met God face to face in 2019.
When I did DMT.
And so now I'm a God guy. But
I like how he doesn't say the DMT part. When I did DMT, now he just says, I met God, you guys, in 2015, and ever since then, I've just been kind of like, yeah, I believe in a God, because I met the guy. DMT? Anybody want to try some DMT?
But, you know what I'm saying? I got so much I want to say. There's things going on that I can't tell you guys about that I want to share.
Oh, please tell us. That's what I'm here for, Chili.
Thank you guys so much for having me here.
I do drama.
See you guys.
Bring on the drama, Chili.
The next one.
Come on.
Later, Gators.
Later, Gator. Bye, Charlie. We're gonna miss you.
How's everybody doing today? How's everybody?
Scary. Got close.
I'm gonna show you guys.
Damn, Shelly, you ugly without makeup. See how much time has been? 1 hour. We're 1 hour in. You guys want to... Let's see how much time I have. Let's see. Let's see. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. I want to watch a silly, funny video. Like what? What is silly and funny? Let's see. Cassidy Campbell. Cassidy Campbell is freaking hilarious. Laser is hilarious. Let's see. Actually, I think you guys all know Cassidy Campbell would do laser. Let's see if there's anything new there first. If there's something new there, then there's something new there. If there's something new there, there's this. Let's see.
Wow.
Hey.
Oh, nice ad. That was a very loud ad. I do like watching this channel.
So you never really know which side I'm going to come from. As always, I have gathered the greatest TikToks on planet Earth. This way, you don't have to watch TikTok. I got you. Welcome to my second channel.
Among Us. Among Us.
What the fuck?
Someone's been voted off.
Wow.
Hate when that happens, man. You go straight from the dream to the shame of a wet bed. This sounds like a great idea. This is definitely just a bunch of drunk Australians. Don't try this. Will this work, or will this end in pain?
Fletcher Freedoms was found guilty.
Oh! Just because they're drunk Australians doesn't mean they cannot achieve greatness. I thought for sure
Is
he was
that
losing
Grandma?
testicles.
Fletcher Freedom?
That looks
Ain't
so
that what Grandma?
beautiful and relaxing. It's like a nice spa day. I
Oh,
wish
I love
someone would
monkeys.
wash me like this. You get a bottle of milk after. I want that. The ducks are marching. Damn, they're circling that car. What do you think they're planning? At that point, like, if you hit a couple, you're not even going to know they're missing. The guy tries to chase them away, but they just follow him around. There is that old saying, would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Seeing this, I'm actually questioning how many ducks I could possibly kill. What do the English say?
Wow.
She's techie with it. I don't know. I tried to pick up on some of the slang when I was over there.
I guess when you could
understood
just
barely
throw a
anything.
computer like
Amazingly,
that,
I somehow once
obviously.
again have a sponsor. There's
You're
the
rich.
hashtag ad. 0. Opera GX is the greatest web browser of all time. First
don't
of all,
care
Opera
about
GX has
Opera GX.
YouTube seamlessly. Get
Skipping-
notified when you try out the browser and make this.
ads.
That's heartbreaking.
Not good.
The gym is meant to be a safe place.
Does anyone
That
else
t-shirt
find
is
this guy to
fire.
be just
If you
a
didn't
loud
grow up
Australian?
watching Lizzie
I don't
McGuire,
know.
you didn't have a childhood.
I fight him.
Dog hit the wall so hard he brought the whole wall down.
No running in the mirror maze will grow.
Oh, some kid's gonna hit himself in the face.
Oh!
Yeah! Touchdown! 6 points!
Why is it so funny when kids
Hey,
get
let's
hurt?
not age restrict this
Why is that
video. The
funny?
kid was fine. It's
Yeah, I
just
mean,
he bumped
yeah,
his
he
head,
didn't
was
get
all
hurt.
right. When you
He
want to
didn't
do
get
this to your man, but oh, your man don't have hair. Can't relate. I think I'm gonna be bald soon, so I don't want to laugh at bald jokes.
Oh, I don't want to be bald. That's what I was
Damn,
thinking
looks
too.
like you
What if I
used all
start
his
losing hair?
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
It's so shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
I think
That
I should
was
buy a
funny.
full-size skeleton so I can make this same joke when something's really funny.
It's like a really lame joke. Ha, I'm dead.
Legs.
Yelp.
What do you fucking think I wished for?
It's fucked up.
Bruh, I'm dead.
I'm loud American.
Just kill me already. I'm a villain, not a monster.
That's worse
What
than
the-
death. If there's a villain
Oh,
running around doing
Lord.
that, I don't even think
Oh,
the
Lord.
Avengers can save us.
Everyone be careful because I just found a needle and my kids candy, and also 7 different sized Allen wrenches.
You should definitely consider a lawsuit. Chocolate companies should not be allowing hardware in their snacks. Our children are in danger.
Are you okay? Do you need something?
That grill isn't the only thing on fire. Damn. What do the kids say these days?
Throw a shrimp on the body. I can't wait. I can't wait till I got my little girl. I'm gonna terrify her with it.
Gotta say it, mate, but you can't park there.
I've seen this joke done so many times. I've never seen a positive reaction to it. Wow. Oh, that's like a fly catching.
I forgot about those
couches. That bed just ate a human.
Those couches, the fold-out couches.
I refuse to believe that's that bird singing. This is some voice changer bullshit. Birds can't sing like that. I refuse to believe it. Men in the wild.
We're good.
I love
We're
men.
good. We're good. We're good. Oh.
You're so chocolate.
Okay.
Because you deserve it.
What the hell is going on? He's being waterboarded with chocolate milk.
This is definitely the best part of my job.
Oh, it must be fun working at those like horror houses. Someone's gonna snap one day and start throwing punches. That's what I'm worried about. On in the toilets.
Oh, one time I tried
I don't think you
to
should
turn
film
around
in the toilets.
and I what the
Just
hell?
do some parkour, catching a man taking a shit. That's a violation.
Oh shit! That would freak
It's a
me the hell
stormtrooper.
out. Just I would be there like
That kid is immersed
I
in
would
his
think like a
Fortnite
freaking
experience.
demon just came in the room.
Oh, is this gonna be satisfying?
Yeah, it has to be satisfying.
That's beautiful. A $600 zip tie bracelet. Just, make it yourself at home. Fashion has gone too far. Eat the rich. Not me, though. Gotta feed your pet bird. Let him choose.
Chocolate chip. Okay.
Yeah, no, he wants some chocolate chip. Bird
You're
knows
like, yep.
what he likes.
Yep, that one.
Fuck, don't drink that, bro. Don't drink that hand sanitizer. I mean, to be fair, most hand sanitizer smells like straight alcohol, so maybe it'll just give you a good buzz. But don't drink hand sanitizer. He's taking all the chocolates. And he flips off the camera. I expected better from a Fortnite player. I had a bowl of chocolates out the front of my house for Halloween. It said take 2 chocolates. Kids come up, they take the whole thing. I saw it on the camera, so I ran out and told them to fuck off. I think you're special. I think you're in need of special classes. Oh. I've said it before, but I had those as a kid. We did lots of arts and crafts. It was really cool.
Why is my boyfriend's ass juicy?
The compression shorts, bro.
What the hell?
Oh my God. My God. Oh, I'm gonna need a minute. My dad is so random. I'd be worried about what genetics my father has given me.
Sausage, sausage roll. Pork, pork roll. Rick.
I should have caught on to that. All right, those were the greatest TikToks we could find. Don't worry, Lay's been bringing you the best TikTok content so you don't have to download the app. Subscribe. I want...
Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, that was a funny video because someone requested it. All right, I gotta run, you guys. I got this going to get some stuff and relax. I will see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. Oh, you really need to do both islands. It's almost like 2 different. I was just reading the comment real quick. Alrighty, see you guys next time. Peace.